Wave. And here's a mess of a room here. Everybody's stuff all over. Chalice is in the shower. Oh, there's Tom. He's getting packed up, ready to hit the road again.
Bah humbug.
We'll be on our way to Gettysburg.
Hit the road, Jack.
And there's Chalice. Chalice, turn around, say hi to everybody. Hi.
I just got out of the shower.
Well, that's all right. We don't care. We're just showing everybody our beautiful, messy room. That's all right. We're not doing housekeeping this week. There's Chalice and Shelly's bed over there. Just load it. Well, as everybody gets ready, we're going to get on our way to wherever we end up. No? We're recording and there's no picture. And there's Chalice after breakfast on Sunday morning, heading to Gettysburg. And back there somewhere, I think, is Shelly. There she is. Hi, Shelly. How you doing? Oh, our driver's missing. I don't know where he went.
Oh no, we have to stay here.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes down the street. There he is. Come on, chauffeur, get in. Come on, James. And there go the hikers. Shelly, Chalice, Grandpa Tom, on our way up the back roads of Maryland. He's up there already. That guy's up there already, Tom. Come on, girls. Keep trudging. Uphill all the way.
Orange sharp peaks of the Himalayas to the lower
These are one time the tallest mountains in the world.
Shelley's giving us a history lesson.
She knows how to read, too.
Guruk Mountain at 1,880 feet above sea level. It lies just a couple of miles west of here. Look at the rocks around you. These greenstones rocks are some of the oldest exposed rock formations in the world. They were formed as lava, cooled, hardened, and crystallized. It is hard to imagine the huge volcanoes that shaped this land eons ago. Blank is the grayish, grainy rock on many outcroppings in the area. These exposed rocks resist weathering. Glittering white quartzes and grayish, chalky white limestones are also common here.
The end.
Good!
Well, we finally made it. Don't know if it was worth it or not, but here's the falls. What are these falls called? Cunningham? Cunningham Falls. We had the...
I think it was mud. Okay.
We had to go over the rocks, and this is the trail that led into it. Right here. It's a rocky road. There's Shelly. She got kind of hit by a bird. She was the target. Washing off her sleeve now.
What did she do?
She got hit by a bird. She got trapped on, in other words. There's Grandpa, blowing his nose. There's the girls. There's Grandpa, being the photographer.
Huh? I don't know how to...
Recording.
Like over here? Wait, Grandma.
Oh.
Did you take it?
Well, we made it here. Now we gotta try to make it back. Got the place taped off. Must be this crime scene here at one time. There are the girls getting back across the water. retrieving their camera. Gotta go back. There goes Shelley. Yep.
Just like ours.
We're now at number 5 on the auto tour in Gettysburg, and this is the memorial of the state of Virginia to the Virginia troops at Gettysburg. This is the battlefield. Pickett's charged, General Pickett charged across this battlefield. There's Shelley out there. She's getting a picture of Challis. And here goes Tom. Why don't you get up there with the girls? All of you get up there. This is Robert E. Lee mounted on the Traveler, and down below is Tom and the girls. Here we are. Oh, and I got that on film.
Did you get my graceful?
I got it. It was graceful exit.
You're in the way, Tom.
Wow, we got a ham up
There's
there.
that beautiful gal up there posing. There's a little history of exactly what we just were looking at and filming. Yep, back on the tour now. We're now at Little Round Top, one of the key positions.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Shelley.
Well, that looks like crap.
Oh, you're so close. Now going up to Little Round Top. This is where the Confederates came across the field, met the Union Army. Bang, bang, bang. There's Shelley and there's Challis, waving goodbye to Big Top Hill. What's this called again?
Big mountain or something. Big top. Big bottom or something like that. Big round. Round little top. Little round top.
Waving us on, saying, we'll get on the road again. There's Challis and Shelley up in the tower.
Hi. What's going on?
They're leaving. Tom. Hi.
Is it on?
Yep.
Yep. Came the hat out. Us and the Devil's Den.
Okay.
You're not good color though.
Hello. You got the night vision on again?
Oh, maybe I did have. It is better now. See how good the color is now. Oh yeah. I always put the night vision on. That's strange. Well, there's Tom. He's all relaxed now.
Howdy there, sports.
Now that we're settled in.
Here we are in Arlington,
where we're staying.
Virginia. We're in Arlington, Virginia, and so there you are.
And there's Chalice. She's getting her packing. I think they're here for the stay. Whoops. That's not Chalice. That's Shelly. Son of a gun. Can't see that far. Chalice is hiding behind the wall down there. Hi, Chalice.
Focus it in and out slowly so they get a real intimate look at her
They're
face.
putting their clothes away. You think they're going to be here a month. They're putting them in the drawers and...
I didn't spill shampoo over.
Grandpa's into the sauce already.
Here we are in our room. This is called the Holiday Inn. Looking good. It's almost like our other room. As far as the layout, we'll be able to find our way around. And see them? They got the drawers already packed. My gosh, look at that. You'd think they were staying for a month. Just look at that. Whole drawer full of stuff.
Grandpa's into the sauce. Hi, howdy there, sports fans.
What's that one? The sauce.
There's the ocean. Wednesday night, October 30th, in the evening. You hear the waves. There's the pier. Filming this. 6 stories up in our hotel room. There's the pier. Tide's coming in. See a few people walking on the beach. Not too many. It's real quiet. Just hear the waves. It's real quiet around here this time of year. There's the ocean deck where we go over, listen to a little music. Took a one or two. There's the deck. Hopefully I got started my suntan today. Sitting right over there. And there's the pool, which has been really cold. Actually, the water in the ocean was much better. Anyway, we're just going to spend a relaxing evening here in our meager little room. This is our hotel room, cluttered, all set up to eat.
Redbird 6100 is available at fine hardware stores
Dad's in the shower.
Remember, if your drill says Bedford, get out of the house! Tools aren't supposed to talk to you!
That's it. Film you tomorrow.
And now the moment
Over and out.
for introduction. Swap our equipment page. Let this. Also useful in case Superman wants to take a peek at your underwear. What is this, a Renaissance fair? Yeah, it was in Church Palace early in the week. Then you put it on heavy wash, spin dry, energy saver.
Did it take any pictures?
It is now, right now.
I went out to put them outside.
You get a clean kitchen. Floors, walls, all things.
It is Halloween morning, about 6 a.m. A beautiful sunrise coming up over the Atlantic Ocean. Few people walking on the beach. Temperatures probably 75. Filming this 6 stories up. We'll see if I can get your dad up so he can enjoy this part of the day. Not used to it. Guess what? There's a man standing on the balcony. Turn around, look this way. Oh my God. You can hear that in there.
Sunrise at
Take it
Daytona.
over that way a little bit. No, don't you dare. I didn't do that. I didn't get that. I got him up, believe it or not. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sky. Although it looks so pretty when you look through the thing up here because it's just black and white.
Oh, put the other part on.
I have.
Take a
The waves
panorama shot.
pounding the beach.
Do the whole panorama. Panorama.
Oh, he did this once, but this is different than it was 10 minutes ago. Oh. That little cloud wasn't there. It'd be full sun, you know?
Then come back, go all the way down there. And then come back and get this guy walking on the beach. Zoom in on him. And those people over there. There's other people over there.
Hard to
There's
find
3
them.
more coming.
You know, it's hard to find them when you're doing it this way. Put the number in the bag of the chute almost. does nothing though if you look through the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Looks like a gray sky. We should be walking down there along the beach.
Time is it?
6 something.
Oh, now it's recording.
It wasn't before. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's me.
I pushed the button again.
I look at that thing. You think you have to close one eye? You just closing one eye while I was looking at it there. You recording yourself? You get sick of this. 7. And the sun is up. It looks pretty clear.
Yeah.
15 minutes to 7. I got sunshine. How is it down up your way? Looks like it's going to be a decent day.
I'll take a picture of the mud lark. There's a 4 little mud larks down there at Single. They're right next to the water running after. Touching the waves are washing.
Your dad's giving us a history on mudlarks.
They run ahead of the water to see what the wave brings them to eat. Zoom that little beach babe.
Oh, look at that sun. Wow. What a day it's going to be.
What a day for a daydream. Me and your mom and me and your mom and a date.
Well, so I'll sign off. Down to breakfast. Walk the beach and head down the woods. There's one last look at that beautiful sun. Well, here we are. At our home away from home for a month. Such as it is. Here's Grandpa sitting there reading the map.
Well, howdy doody.
He's getting ready to
Being brought to you by...
read the map and seeing where we're going from here.
We look like porch potatoes here. What do you call it, porch monkeys?
There's our torch.
There's nothing but porch monkeys.
There's Kathy in our maze. This is where we are living. What's the name of this place called?
Wyndham.
Wyndham Reach.
All the way down there. Go ahead.
There's a tourist too. There's a cart. Lady that's cleaning up after a mess. Maybe. It's too close, really. All I'm getting is all these stairs. Looks
Yeah.
like
Well, that's kind of what it is.
there's our car sitting down there on the second floor of the hotel, motel, what do you want to call it? There goes a tourist down there. Oh, there she is. She disappeared somewhere along the way. How did you get down here?
The many different.
Well, there's an arrow pointing another way to a lobby elevator, you know, on our floor.
Yeah.
Follow that road.
Oh, the pool's down there, and the ocean's out there. And now coming out into the pool area, and there is tourists ahead of us. Doctor and I have been sunning ourselves all day. Oh, where?
This way, man.
Oh, I didn't either. Oh, just come down here tonight. Huh?
Well, certainly.
Good.
I put
Now I'm going down to the beach. And you can't see it through there.
Well, look at that cruise ship out there, dude.
Right there. What's your, holy cow.
Look at Man, John, take it.
There's Kathy answering her phone.
I'm walking out of the pier.
Who are you talking to?
Me as I'm
Tim?
talking, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda!
Filming me. You should see those.
Hi, Amanda.
Cruise ship. Really close, I got in as close as I could.
There's another one coming in way out.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing.
Can't get it in close enough.
Last time. Go out on a tour. Watch the sun go down.
Better view off the other side down on the beach now. This is kind of worth
There's a hotel up there.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Right there, is that right?
Alright, we're staying over here though. Go off the other edge here. Go off this edge right here.
Did you go out on that gazebo, Tom? You weren't down there, were you?
No. That's another hotel, I think.
Yeah. There's some other hotels along the beach. There's our beach that goes to that hotel right there. The pool's behind it. Weather's in its probably mid to upper 70s.
Okay.
It doesn't make any noise.
Is that clear?
Yep. Anyway,
No.
I don't think you had this on record.
I
I just pushed a button and it started and it was on record.
I had it off on standby when I handed it to you.
Okay.
Huh?
All right, that's what
So I
happened.
turned it off. Turned it off different times.
I can't get anything on it.
Now the beach. People out there sunning themselves. Well, I guess we'll catch up with them or they'll leave me.
It's the tip of a nuclear missile.
Yeah. $90 to see the
Watching sunset.
No, I forgot. Now I forgot to push the button.
No way.
Yeah.
You didn't have it on there.
Good. Here we are at the Hard Rock Cafe. There's Mr. O'Connor.
He's looking at you.
Hey, and there's Kathy Flynn. Woo!
Our water?
Yeah, I'll put some more water up. Sitting outside on a, must be what, 70 still? Weather. There she is again. Cafe that we ate at. I don't know where they went. They left me behind walking down the street here. Can't find them with all the tourists.
Hey, I'm about to get on this unicycle and juggle fire! Stay and watch! What the hell can he do? Everybody count to 3 and then say juggle really loud. Everybody! I'm not gonna do any of the cool tricks till everybody claps. Make some noise. Everybody watch this! Under the leg! Listen, kid, listen!
Everybody's gathered down in Allen Square for the sunset with the clouds in the sky. I don't think we're going to see much tonight. There's Kathy. And there's Grandpa. Hey there. Kathy loves to be filmed. I used to hate people when they walk around with these things. Walk over the edge to get the...
See the houses across the...
Big Richie Homes over there. Comes a big sailboat. What'd you say?
Get the cruise ship. Come down here and get the cruise ship.
Everybody watch! Oh, wait!
There's the cruise ship. Been back here for a while, everybody does this thing, and he's back on board, and away we go. Little party. What do we got here? Funny pictures. Nobody I know. The sailboat out there. Going out to get the sunset. Oops. Which there may not be. Sunset's pretty quick. Get together, you guys. Look what we bought at Key West. We'll be coming home by way of what?
All these people listen.
We're going to be coming up the Atlantic Ocean and down the Hudson Bay and on down the Great Lakes. So we'll be home in a week or two. There's another view of a cruise ship. And our little boats. Your dad and Kath looking at the world. Oh. Oh, I don't take a picture of you, do you? Want me to? I don't know. Here's our room. There's Kathy's bed over there. She's gone out to watch the sunrise. Whoops.
Kathy's where?
Out to watch the sunrise, I guess. There ain't no sun, though.
Hope you know how to get home.
I hope not. Here's our deck. A little veranda. And here comes your morning sunrise over the ocean. Kathy's down there somewhere off on the beach. Here's our backyard. Streets of Key West. Well, this is time to go to breakfast and head on out. There's Joshy. Time to get into the cupboard. Hi, Josh. Hey, Zach. What you doing, huh? Just staring at me. Huh? Where you going? Tears. Yeah, that's what Grandpa calls you. Oh, tears. Hey, Zach. What are you doing? Huh? You don't like being filmed. You're going to go hide behind the TV? Is that what you're going to try to do? Huh? Oh, he's hiding behind the curtain. Disappear. Where does that go? Uh-oh. Now they're both... Don't get back in the TV, hun. They wish they were out there, don't they? Did you bump your head? Good thing you're a hard-headed Irishman.
that a bear? Is that a bear? Hmm?
Turn around a minute, Johnny.
Recording?
Yeah.
Just getting my legs in.
No? Your whole body.
Okay. This is the Atlantic Ocean side of the west. We're getting a panoramic view. There's Tom getting his sandals on, prepared for his walk on the beach. There he goes. There goes Tommy. Bye. Gonna dive into that icy cold water. Temperature's only in the upper 50s, but it's sunny and warm here. As you can see, there are people sunning themselves. Cold water. Hey, Mr. O'Connor. Here he comes. That's enough for one day, he says. I know. There's Tom. Changing his shoes so they don't get sand in them. Going on the beach. Looking out for the ships. Funny people are doing. I know I got 4.
They sounded nice, but over the dice, no
Now it doesn't About to go. Yeah, stand over there by that Why isn't it saying record? Because it is. I did. Oh, it is. Oh, it's now. Okay. Go ahead and get away. There's high gasoline, and guess who that is? It's Grandpa. High gasoline. Well, enough of this. This is the quieter side of Key West. No bars, different craft shops. Shell warehouse. We're on our way to Mallory Square. No, that ship that they brought up. Oh my God, and there he is again. This guy seems to be following me. Everywhere I go, he's there. And this is the yacht that we bought while we were in Key West. Thought we would maybe sail it out to Jamaica. What do you think about that? There's the proud old salt there. Ready to go. Here we go, and there he is again.
Here's Johnny, our pride and joy.
Valerie, stop. Valerie.
This is Harry Square, downtown Key West. Here's your hostess, with the mostess, John O'Connor. Yay!
They're setting up their little... There's the cruise ship. Been docked here all day long. Waiting for people to do their thing and load up and take off again tonight. That's where everybody comes to watch the sunset. It's about another hour and a half from here. Now. Cuba over that way. Can't see it from here, of course. And the people on Mallory Square setting up their acts for the night.
Cuba's south of here, John.
Well, which direction are we looking at?
You're looking at something.
Oh. Well, I was pointing down south.
Now you are. Now you're coming.
No, I was pointing that way. That was south, wasn't it? I was pointing over there. Setting up a little bicycle act for the night. Swallowing swords and taking them fire. Popcorn. This place gets packed before the night's over.
Car 4 years ago near Austin because she let her
Department correspondent is Pete Williams.
Today's ruling is a big defeat for Gail.
This is where we've been living for the last week or so.
From what happened to her when a policeman stopped her car 4 years ago near Austin because she let her 2 young children ride without their seatbelts. In Texas, that can bring a $50 fine. But she was shocked when, without provocation, the policeman hauled her away in handcuffs.
Got very close and very loud, yelling like this, that you're going to jail.
The police kept her in jail about an hour, even took a mugshot until she could post bond. She sued, claiming the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable seizures prevents police from arresting someone
Down the hall.
punishable only by a fine. And today, while the justices were unanimous that her arrest showed poor judgment, the court ruled that police do have that power.
That room, our luggage getting ready to pull out, and we're all packed up, ready to go. Whoops. Oh, there's the stool. And out here is the Florida room.
Worsen the problem of racial profiling by providing another excuse for harassment. But the court's majority said if citizens are concerned about police arrest power, they should push to limit it by changing their own state laws. Pete Williams, NBC News at the Supreme Court.
On Wall Street today, bad news about some major tech companies set off losses across the board.
There's Cherry's Spartan flag, and over there across is where everybody walks their dogs. And here is looking down the street. And Terry and Jimmy's place. This is nice. Everybody's moved out next door. I was looking down the street the other way. Across the road. Up ahead are Glacier Park. We are taking 2 around the outside edge instead of going through the park. You can only get halfway through right now because of the snow. We'll have to turn around and come back anyway. We want to end up on the west side.
She said it was from the flooding of the snow. East Glacier.
We just passed through East Glacier entrance, Browning, and we're still heading west around the bottom of Glacier National Park. It's right out in front of us. There's a girl and her dogs. Blackfoot Reservation now. A lot of Indians, but they didn't attack us. We were on safari, in our safari. Dad said we want to go safari. Oh, I can see the bugs now on that windshield. Just even along the road here, not even in the high mountain elevations. See patches of snow. Even though outside here it's pretty warm. Probably already up in the 70s and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
Been this far So this is a new adventure for us.
You hear that? It's the first time we've been out this far.
Onto Highway 2.
On Highway 2.
There's a rain track right up there. Just got a shot of the railroad tracks right here.
You can see the train tracks there. Follows us all the way west practically on 2 through Minnesota, Dakota, down to Montana. Once in a while on the Amtrak train passes us.
We've been headed to Michigan, Richland Cross.
Along this highway they have crosses, every place where somebody's been killed in a car accident. First 100 miles we counted about 100 of them. Last couple 100 miles we probably counted 40 or so. So the road is, gotta be careful. Speed limit 70 miles an hour. It's like a road that should be 50.
We just passed the Continental Divide.
We just passed the Continental Divide.
Various Pass, it's called. Elevation is 5,216. Trucks are way up there now.
That must be like riding on a roller coaster. Film the driver of this thing here. Here he is. Mr. O'Connor. Big smile on his face, he's in his glory, he's out in the west, he's in the mountains, he's happy as a lark. Hey!
I'm mad I left my cowboy hat home.
Oh, he left his cowboy hat home. Darn. Buy another one. Better go back and keep my eyes on the road.
I don't think she has to help me drive. Probably right. Yeah, bus number 2.
There's a tour bus. There's lots of folks there on that. And I think they're somewhere else, the Tetons or Shenandoah, or what do you call it? Yellowstone Park. Beautiful country.
Well, we're keep driving down and down. We're coming from the top of the Continental Divide. We're following the road downward now.
We're all downhill till we get to the bottom, and it's all uphill. A long ways. Beautiful country. Nice place to visit. Not a place you want to live, I don't think. There's a train over there. thing just to keep rocks from falling on it, Tom?
Up high on the tracks.
These are just covers so when the trains go by underneath them, they won't avalanche or snow or rocks or such. Won't fall on them. I'll get up there.
Take a picture of the stream on up.
It's hard because I get the car in it a lot, you know.
Railroad tracks are too below that peak.
Some bugs here. I don't know if they're going to show up or not. Pretty shot. Clams. I don't know what river this is, but Flathead? Flathead or Flathead? Flathead River. Lost it. No?
Take down there on
Oh,
the
no.
cliff there, there's a van. Going down now.
And now we're going down. Up and down, up and down. Following a big motorhome.
Take it down there.
It's down below. Railroad tracks down there.
Just pass over the railroad track.
There's the river out there again.
Railroad tracks will be on this side now.
We're going downhill. Man, it seems like we're river again. Past Flathead.
We've gone the distance too.
Mountains there. Snow top.
Railroad tracks again.
We should concentrating on this driving now. No serious. No smiles.
Railroad tracks and river right down there. Crystal Kodak.
Quite a few, honey. Oh, a car. us pull up on the next trip. We are now on our way out of Glacier National Park. Still heading west. Things are greened up now. Mountain tops are all just full of trees. Here, happy driver over here. Say goodbye now. Say goodbye. Naughty. Now I know where Tom gets it. We're now in Idaho. What's the name of this lake? Somewhere we got lost. We ended up going the wrong direction.
Center Point straight ahead, is that where I'm gonna go?
Yep. It's a backwater, a big resort area in Idaho. Mountains off to the side. I'm kind of taking a little different route. Instead of going north and west, I'm going south and west. I'm going to end up in the same place. Hopefully. Which is Spokane, Washington. At this point. Beautiful scenery. Country at its best.
Sure, why not?
Heading down into the Columbia River Valley. The camera's jiggling all over.
Transmission lines go up the hill all the way over there.
How much you're shaking around here. Take a picture like this, you know? See, everything's jerking. Try this. We're going downhill. There's a big backlot. Water. See the dam over there, can you? What I'm talking about. We're going downhill.
It's hard to conceive of this, isn't it? You might know about it.
Yeah, I think they're almost to the bottom. Still going downhill. Too late now. Here's the dam area.
Bring your window down.
Here's the tree. This is the dam. That burst open and we're wiped out. Going up top now, see what it looks like.
Start walking up and take my picture.
There goes your dad, the long tread. So if you can take an old bag, purses, backpacks, bags, payment, camera cases, or packages at any time allowed in the visitor center. Well, here we go, trudging up the mountain. Hope this isn't as far up as what we came down in the car. I'm going to cut the camera off. It's an observatory, evidently, where we're heading. Sooner or later we'll get there. Should brought my inhaler. About halfway up. There's our van, way down yonder. Maybe somebody else is coming. We're not the only ones here. Oh my God, who's that? Who's that?
Vehicle way over there.
Oh, we made it up.
Truck over there. Zoom in on that truck and that vehicle over there. Two of them. You got a way to zoom in?
Yep.
I'll give them perspective.
Long way from here.
Something going up over there too in the hills. See.
Well, it came a long way down. Walked a long way up. Then we got here. Instead of going, it's a parking lot at the top. Oh well. For riding all that distance, you needed the exercise. Right, Tom? American flag. Somebody hung on the dam. We're at the top of the dam. A lot of water. Hey, big boy. Hello there. Ooh. Found this man here.
Where do I take your picture next?
I don't want mine.
I'm gonna. Come on, give me this.
No, I ain't handle this.
Let's get over here.
Okay, ordering me where to go. What is that line? That's
Keep things from drifting into the intakes.
oh,
Skims. We got a little boat out there, John. Don't cross. Over here.
trying to figure out where we were. Oh, we were. Where's that visitor center?
Down below here, right? You can see the cars right there. Or the windows right there.
Oh yeah.
Over this way, look. Down here. We can walk over there.
So they can drive boats out here. I wondered if they... There's a boulder out there, isn't there? As close as I can get them. Oh well. Out of water.
What do you want me to be doing? Posing?
Yeah. All right, talk to me. Okay, lady, show me where the dam is.
Wrong way.
All right, don't jump.
What?
Don't jump. Hey, look at me, lady. Hey, there she is. Star stays on screen.
Here comes a jet.
Zoom in on the docks. Go a little closer here.
Well, you don't want to be seen doing this. You know?
Huh?
They'll probably come in and arrest us.
Oh, dear. Take a look at that truck. Zoom in on that truck backing up over there.
I don't even see a truck backing up.
On the middle of the dam, right there, there's a truck on the dam. Zoom in and out on that. It gives them a perspective view of that. Do you push the record?
Yeah, it's on record.
See?
Yep.
And a wide, give it a wide one. Take a picture of the docks down there. Give them perspective. Then the city over there.
And then you. Where are you? There you are again. The guy keeps following me everywhere I go. We're just leaving Cooley Dam. This is called Steamboat Rock. Beautiful, rough country. Okay. Rough road too. Off that white line. And this terrain changes so quickly, don't it? The Cascade Mountains off in the distance. See the snow on them. It is the end of June and they're still full of snow. What?
the month of June. All rooms are 25% off. The Caravel Resort sits on beautiful Lake Chalet, and
Been going downhill for about 6 miles.
is perfect for the whole family. So enjoy the Cowboy Barbecue dinner at Banjo Creek Farms,
The foothills of the Cascades.
Water Brewery or BC McDonald's, and return for a night of fun at the Caravel Resort. If you're looking for a romantic getaway, the King Jacuzzi Suite with a fireplace and an incredible uplight view is perfect. And in June, you can enjoy this suite for 25% off. So call the Caravel Resort at 682-2582 or 1-800-962-8723. That's 1-800-962-8723 for more information. The Caravel Resort is Central Washington's choice for relaxation. What Bavarian themed town would be complete without a sausage festival? Yes, indeed. Leavenworth has added a sausage festival to its list of fun events. Mark your calendars for Friday, July 5th and Saturday, July 6th. Enjoy tasty sausages from Fletcher's. Quench your thirst with live music and entertainment. Farmers Market is open all day. Bring your dancing show. And Saturday night features the funky sounds of the Michael Dix Band. Starting at 7 p.m. The Sausage Festival, July 5th and 6th, will be a fun event for all ages. Entrance into the festival is $5 for adults. Children under 12 free. Whether you're in town for the weekend,
down at the bottom,
the Sausage Festival. Leavenworth and the festival. Progressville, Booze, Brews, and
There's the runaway truck ramp right here on the right.
Oh, you get into this.
Go into that, hit that gravel, supposed to slow you down. At least we didn't have a semi in back of us, thank goodness. And we're now entering the town of Orondo. Okay, to the left.
A bait is welcome with arts, crafts, and food vendors on hand and leave the water. Wind's been blowing underneath the water. Unlike some orchards, Northwest Bank takes business banking.
It's like when you come to Florida and you see orange trees. When you come into the valley and you see cherry trees and apple trees.
Our forecast calling for high temperatures right close over eastern Washington.
Strange how it comes from rough mountain country into
100 in the Tri-Cities, 94 in Ellensburg, and 96 in Yakima. Partly cloudy and a little bit breezy tonight with a chance of showers or thunderstorms, and highs still expected to stay right around 70 tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, highs in the mid-80s. Then Friday, partly cloudy, highs expected around 85 degrees. The weekend not looking too bad. Also, we're still looking for highs in the mid-80s.
We have a line up of people stopping for road work. Expect 20-minute delays. Oh, isn't that great? Oh, look at these cars, Tom. Well, we were all alone on the road for a while. Hey. Oh, now the trees are annoying. Oh, we're right back in the middle of the Cascades now. Beautiful mountains. Temperature is about probably 85, 90. Up there, I imagine it's about 40. Better than fighting the semis on the expressway, at least one way.
Now each bend's a different scene.
rain. Maybe we'll get up to those snow tops yet.
Look at this snow.
Yeah, I got it here. Now that has a lot of snow on it.
This is June 26th.
At least. Yeah, 26. Snow is low too, you know?
It's coming down the road here.
Yeah.
Stop, check your brakes, John. We're trying.
This is ski place.
In that yodeling place.
Says caution trucks. 40 miles an hour. Boy, we got a complete hairpin turn up here.
Look at the snow here, too. Take a picture of that, baby.
Yeah. We just about go out and make snowballs here. Yeah, we go around the hairpin turn.
Got a ear to fit.
Like it's moving. Try to bring it in with the camera. Don't look like it's moving.
Looking right across from here. No snow on the other side low. Slide area. Didn't get my shot to turn. Snow way down there.
45. Tell your dad to slow this baby down. It's a long way down there.
Elevation of 3,600.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Oh, this is real alpine-ish.
Oh, better cool.
That's why they like to.
Yep. Sweet foot on this lane. Here's a popping. Shut this camera off. Every lane ends. Ooh. sound. Yeah.
That's for sure. Charging the batteries too. Oh, we have no battery in these still can.
And I might want to take some still pictures too. I can get it. Got her going out. Just I wonder why this still in the part of the Cascades. Which we will be in until we get to Everett, which is north of Seattle, our destination for today. And as soon as we get to Seattle, we drop off Mensa right down to sea level, right now. From the highs and lows today. Temperature outside is about 90. Thank God we got air conditioning. Well, here we are. We left our mountains behind us, heading into Everett, which is the end of our long trip across the country from Michigan on Highway 2. Scenic route. Anything to say for yourself, Mr. O'Connor?
I don't regret 1 mile of it. It's beautiful highway. Had fun and scenic, thrilling.
Whoa.
Gosh. And I'd recommend it to anybody to take.
We're back to civilization now, if you want to call it that. Traffic. Expressways soon. And that's it. We're about a 2,300 miles anyway on Highway 2. The only time we went on Highway 2 was when we came up through Michigan, went across the bridge, and then on
Straits of Mackinac
to the Pacific Ocean and the Puget Sound. Anyway, that's it. Over and out. Well, after traveling all over to find this place, we're finally at the ferry to head across to, what's the name of those islands, Tom?
Whidbey Island?
Whidbey Island. We don't know where we're going. Well, anyway. So we're at now, waiting to board. There's our ferry. Sure don't look very big, does it?
Oh, there it is.
Hope that holds all these cars.
I've never seen it till now.
Yeah. I guess.
It's behind a post.
Luggage, packages, or other personal belongings unattended during this crossing. Upon arrival at our final destination, all passengers must disembark the vessel. In the event of a shipboard emergency, signals will be sounded on the ship's general alarm, followed by the same signals on the ship's whistle. If this should occur, you may be asked to proceed to one of the passenger assembly stations, which are located at both ends of the main passenger cabin. Please follow all instructions given by the crew. Life jackets may be found in lockers in the passenger cabin and on the car deck in drop rooms at the base of the stairwell.
Slowly going across the island. Look at that. There it is, right over there. Right zero in.
Go straight across.
It's close as I can get it. right there. There's the other one coming across. Hey, Tom. Tom. Smile. You're on candid camera. There's the cars down below. Is this Puget Sound now? That we're on? We're in?
It's just kind of one of those little finger bays or something like that.
It's like a storm coming up over there.
Look out this way, John, to there's the open water out there. So.
Okay, there's the open water out to the Pacific. It's like a storm coming down and up there. Oh, I need that. We've had such great weather. And they like a little rain this fall. Half a minute. So the main theory we're on might be down in history like the one we were on before. Where was it we were crossing? Andrea? Andrea.
I'm talking about.
Remember that ferry we were on? No. That's standby? No, it's not on standby. It's on receive. Well, we are now leaving the bottom deck of the ferry. One lane gone. Here we go.
Drive out there.
Here we go. Whoa!
Like this pedal sticks on this gas pedal.
Oh, isn't this fun? We're on. Yeah, we made it across.
Not quite.
Don't get over
Almost.
We get over this bridge and we're out. Hey. Goodbye, ferry. Well, we're here at Puget Sound, and it is so foggy you can just see the water. That's it. Dad, we wanted to get to the beach, and we got to the beach, but we can hear the waves. That's about all. Hey, Tom, wave. Huh?
Some more tourists. Natives out here. What the hell are these people doing?
Well, here's the shoreline. You can see that far. The waves along the shore.
That bluff there.
There's a bluff up there, and that's no bluff. Oh, I'm sounding one way like you're dead all the time.
Isn't the concept of things. You're taking pictures of absolutely nothing. And that's the irony of it all. Nothing. So nothing is nothing.
Let's bring you in a little closer. Maybe you can catch a wave or two. Oh, there we are.
And straight out there is the Olympic Peninsula, or the Straits of Juan de Fuca, or the Yorker Islands, or...
Let's go back to the bluff.
All of the above.
I got something in the picture. I'll go back to the bluff. Oh. Whoa. And there's the biggest bluff in the world. Here's all the beach houses. rows and rows of them
That's what they wanted to see in a tourist film.
out there. And in another land, they can watch the fog roll in and roll out. And we're
The city pull out, John.
swirl there. Yeah, a little eddy like. Oh, we're in a rough road. Yeah. Well, it's still foggy at Puget Sound. Standing on a bridge. Can't go see much. Well, this bridge is shaky. We are now approaching Mount Rainier National Park. As you can see, because of the rain and the fog, we can't see any mountains. It's just like when we were at Puget Sound. But at least we can say we've been here. Ooh, a lot of rain on the window.
I'm going to complain to the Washington Park there.
Your dad's complaining. Every time we're out here in the Seattle area, it rains. No wonder they say they're the most rain anywhere else in the United States all year long. Clears up.